Yeah, you can talk more about it. I got a message this morning from Raj at like 10 a.m. He's like, "Hey, dude, do you want to go smoke weed with?" Should you say it? No, I can't say no. I'm trying to say if he would be like an A-list or a B-list celebrity. I would say like at the very least a B-list celebrity or B plus. Yeah, like at least a B-list celebrity. And I'm like, okay, sure. So I like did it. The experience itself, like meeting the guy, it was it's pretty dumb. This was the strongest fucking weed. I don't even fucking understand. I should have gotten some and I didn't. I don't even like smoking, but like they were passing around. I was like, okay, I don't really want to get high, so I'm gonna take like 2 hits to kind of like maybe get like a weed buzz. I don't know what you call it when you kind of get high on weed, if you call it a buzz or not. So I was like, oh, I took 2 hits, and they weren't even like big hits. They were like decent inhale, cough low at the end. That was it, and I got so fucking blasted after like 10 minutes. I was like fucked out of my mind. I had to tell Raj, like, Raj, don't let anybody ask me any fucking questions, because I was blasted. Holy shit. In like another dimension for like 2 hours off of 2 puffs. It was insane. I have no idea how it's even possible. This weed was so fucking strong. Oh my god. When after it gets released, I'll tell you guys like the brand or whatever. I don't know if they're like selling publicly yet, but oh my god. You guys all don't have USB-C type cable problems, dude? I have so many, dude. I ordered 3 more today. The end goes so bad so quickly on me. Where like if I pick my phone up, if it's like plugged into the computer, it like it goes like a million times. Like it keeps going like in and out and in and out. It's so fucking annoying. You have a Pixel 2 as well, right? I have the same issues, only had 1 break, but yeah, I should say like, yeah, I have a Pixel 2. It's not that the cables break, it's just that the end becomes kind of like fucked. And like, if I sit on my computer and like move anywhere in like the whole house, if anything moves, like, it's like, it comes unplugged and replugged and unplugged and replugged. It's just annoying, I guess. Okay, let me order a DisplayPort cable. I got like braided cables this time, but it's the ends that go bad, not like these actually look sick as fuck too. Hold on, I don't know. Got these guys. Hell yeah. Shit looks sick, homie.
It's officially time to say goodbye. It is officially time.
To say goodbye to the cringe rap? Is he gonna like get it painted or some shit? There's no way he's getting rid of it.
To say goodbye to that disgusting fucking rap. It's going, boys. Jesus Christ. He's fucked my.
To get like a good paint job done on the entire body of a car, that's like $5,000 or some shit, isn't it? It's like really expensive, right?
Bruh.
What?
I just saw that, okay?
Melina. Bro. You're posting cringe right now. Unpopular opinion. This subreddit is like a big anti-SJW circle jerk. Like, this is what you post. Like, does anyone else think that most racism is actually against white people? And then people like upvote you to the fucking top. Communism should be treated the same way as Nazism and fascism. What the fuck? Babies born with severe mental disability should be aborted / euthanized. Wow. You can't deny that Africans were just as much a part of slavery as the Europeans. Wow. Edgy. Stop this auto chess shit, guys. God damn. I'm gonna play League Auto Chess though. Hell yeah. K-pop feels like the most soulless music in the world to me. I don't know. Well, okay.
Oh, is this the North Korean national anthem?
Oh, maybe J-pop is similar. I don't know. When I see like certain types of pop music, it just feels like the most like focus tested, like overproduced. Like every actress is fake. They had nothing to do with any of the music or any of the lyrics. Like everything just seems like super ultra soulless to me. Okay, let's get through our articles first. McConnell blocks election security, takes checks from voting machine lobbyists. Investigations recently told Congress. Does this guy get paid by the letter? Why would you write this out? Senator Roy Blunt said recently when asked by Senator Dick Durbin whether the Rules Committee, Dominion Voting Systems, which was recently acquired by New York-based hedge fund Staple Street Capital, signed its first ever lobbying contract in January 2019 with Brownstein, Hyatt, Farber, and Schreck, and has paid the company at least $30,000 so far to lobby Congress. In the grand scheme of things, this isn't much money, right? 150,000 over 2 years, $30,000. Is this really that much money? Money spent lobbying 2018. Lobbying spending reaches $3.4 billion in 2018, the highest in 8 years. Doesn't seem like that much in the grand scheme of things. Emily Curlin, a lobbyist for Peck, Madigan Jones, who lobbies for ESNS on election security in Asia 1, gave McConnell's campaign committee $1,000 on February 19th, and her colleagues who work for her gave $1,000 on March 4th. That's just like no money. It's not surprising to see that Mitch McConnell is receiving these campaign contributions. He seems single-handedly to be standing in the way of anything passing in Congress around election security. Mitch McConnell's conflict of interest, blocking any of all his conflict. Don't you think it's more likely that he just doesn't care about the Russian shit anymore and he wants to make all that shit go away, rather than he's being bribed with $4,000? Is that? I don't know. This kind of seems like a three-head take to me. While the bill does not explicitly ban electronic systems for marking paper ballots, something that both ESNS and Dominion voting systems have begun manufacturing, it specifies that voting it would give to states to replace their paperless systems could not be used. Oh, it specifies that funding it would give to states to replace their paperless systems could not be used to acquire any electronic device that a voter can use to mark a paper ballot. Why not just use paper ballots? Why would you use an electronic machine to make a paper ballot? Why not just use a paper ballot? This looks boring. Didn't we already read a story like this? Weren't the past two stories we read yesterday kind of like this? Donald Trump erupts after polls said he would lose to every major Democrat in 2020. They don't even exist. Retweeted his post from Monday touting a 50% approval rating according to Rasmussen. Rasmussen always leans like pretty conservative, right? I don't understand how the polls differ as much as they do. I'm pretty sure that Rasmussen is not really taken seriously. Like it usually leans like pretty outside of like most polls, right? Like it's usually like really conservatively biased, I think. Banned by 538. Wait, why are these banned? Wait, hold on, wait, why are these banned if they're correct fairly decently? I don't understand. Probably conducted like trash. Oh, they just got lucky maybe. Oh, there's Rasmussen. Oh, they got a C+. Nice. This isn't better than this one. Fuck this. Would you say Reddit is a left-wing bias? Depends on which subreddit you're talking about. Politics definitely does. I think I take it in exclusive interview. Trump says he would listen if foreigners offer dirt on opponents.
This is somebody that said, we have information on your opponent. Oh, let me call the FBI. Give me a break. Life doesn't work that way.
The FBI director says that's what should happen.
The FBI director is wrong.
Your campaign this time around, if foreigners...
Hong Kong shops workers in rare strike to defend freedom. Oh, China's trying... I think Hong Kong is trying to vote so that China can extradite people from Hong Kong, I think. And Hong Kong is worried that China's going to use it to abuse, like, media shit or something. Weren't there videos? This Hong Kong protest was massive, I think. I don't know if there were videos on this or not.
Masks. Everyone was a target, including us.
Oh! Already, the smoke and the tear gas is making its way. Feeling it inside your nose.
Famous case about...
Okay, good luck, Hong Kong. Marine Le Pen ordered to stand trial for tweeting pictures of ISIS killings. I'm not gonna lie, I thought her name was Marie Le Pen. I didn't know her name was actually fucking Marine. A judge in the West Paris suburb of Nanterre has now ruled she should stand trial over the images. She could face up to 3 years in prison and a max fine of 75,000 euros if convicted. Last year, a magistrate ordered Miss Le Pen 50 to undergo psychiatric evaluation to determine if she should go to trial. 3 years for that? Yeah, I don't know. That sounds pretty fucking weird to me, but... It's absurd that magic mushrooms and MDMA are Class A drugs, expert tells MPs. Our whole scheduling for drugs in the DA is super fucking stupid. The classification for mushrooms and MDMA as Class A drugs is absurd. When the potential risk of harm and abuse is significantly lower than legal or less strictly controlled substances, MPs have been told. What does MP stand for? Oh, Member of Parliament. Oh, Class A. Oh, this is UK shit. I'm sorry, we're on World News. This isn't US, sorry. All the drug scheduling stuff, especially in the US, seems to be insanely fucking arbitrary. I don't know how it would ever get changed, though, since it seems like most politicians are old as fuck and seem to think that, like, I don't even know what old people think. My mom thinks that like if I do LSD, I'm gonna turn into like a crazy fucking druggie or whatever. It's pretty fucking stupid. Just be upfront that you want a real fight. You want argument, no buddy shit. But that's not true. Michael Brooks is incredibly fucking intelligent, and he knows more than me on probably every single fucking issue that he talks about. Michael Brooks and Sam Seder are like two of the only people that I like really look up to in terms of like these guys are like very good at like debate and conversation and like really know their shit. What about Pac-Man? Pac-Man is really cool and he seems like he knows his shit. Pac-Man is really cool and he seems like he knows his shit, but like he was like if I disagreed with Pac-Man on something, like I would like look into it a little bit and be like, oh, okay, I think Pac-Man kind of fucked this up.
Did you watch Bernie's MSOC speech?
Nope.
If so, what did you think?
But if I like, if like Michael Brooks or Sam Seder like grossly disagreed with me on something, I'd be like, fuck, am I fucking something up right now? Like, oh shit. I don't know. That would be like, that's, I don't know. I like grant a lot of respect to those two. Do you favor stronger unions or forced?
Maybe you need
No.
someone to poke
Stop.
you in
Don't,
the
that's not
belly
funny.
button.
I will kick your ass if you do this. Do you
Really?
understand? Yeah. Do you understand?
What are you playing?
This isn't funny. You can, people get killed for stuff like this in America. It's not like Sweden. Do you understand? Don't poke guys in the belly button, okay? If you're watching, it's not funny. Some serious shit. It's really disappointing to me to see a lot of people on the left see Ted Cruz say certain things like, oh my god, Ted Cruz believes that thing? Well, like, yeah, of course. Ted Cruz is like a Republican, like, constitutionalist. Like, it's not surprising. Dude, what did you think he thought? Are all conservatives just like the same type of person to you? Like, there are some stances that Ted Cruz could have that shouldn't necessarily be like that surprising. Like if Ted Cruz were to say something like, I don't think the federal government should make like abortion illegal, that's probably a position that Ted Cruz has because he'd probably be like a leave it to the states guy. Or maybe even more extreme, he would say like the government shouldn't be able to do. I don't know. Now on abortion, I don't actually know because Ted Cruz is a Republican and that's a pretty Republican issue. But like his position on lobbying, for instance, is something that he's talked about a lot. Like Ted Cruz is not a fan of lobbyists. Like he said as much on the whole campaign trail. When he came out and he allied with AOC, people were like, "Oh, fucking Ted Cruz wants to do something about lobbying." No one. It's like, yeah, he said that shit all along. What the fuck? Like, what is this like news to you or? Okay, Destiny, these are some pretty new takes from you. You've shit on him so many times without this nuance on his politics. What? Because constitutionalists are fucking stupid as fuck. I'm just telling you that I'm not surprised. That doesn't mean I'm not going to occasionally agree with him on something. Of course, there are some things. I'm pretty sure that Ted Cruz, I think, was like anti-imperialist as well, right? Which like Tea Party conservatives, I think, are generally anti-imperialist as much as you can be as an American as well. But that doesn't mean he's like a good politician for me. Are Tea Parties generally like anti-imperialist? Aren't they? Aren't they usually like? Because aren't they generally smaller government and they even extend that to like overseas American bullshit? Like I feel like Tea Partiers like flirted with libertarianism a little bit. I think it's because left-leaning people don't normally watch Republican media / Fox. Yeah, I know, because most left-leaning people have no fucking idea. Well, because most people in general don't know what everyone else thinks, I guess. Which is whatever, dude. Destiny, are these 7th chords? Anytime you hear something with like, I guess the way that I would explain this is like a dirty sound, I would assume that there are like 7ths or 9ths involved. Sure. Like stuff like that. I don't know if it sounds dirty to you. Like this 2nd chord.
Pickmancer is a Koreaboo.
I don't know. That would be like how I would say it to hear it, I guess. I don't know. Are these modal 7? Modal 7s doesn't mean anything. It's a whatever term. A mode. This is a worthless explanation. Modes are just different types of scales in music. There's no such thing as a modal 7th. Like anything can be a 7th. It's a nonsensical combination of 2 words. What instrument is making the wah wah noise? That's an electric guitar. So, in some ways, I listen to such basic bitch music, but I'm also really picky about like the type of basic bitch that I like. There's a guitar in here that kind of has a sound. It's the reason why I like this song. There's like I don't know how you describe it, like a wah wah sound. I know there's like a pedal for this. It's a wah pedal, yeah. But like the guitar in the background of this does it as well. And this sound seems like 70s inspired with the way that the strings on the guitar are, but you can hear like the guitar in the back, right? I need to find like I need to spend like a fucking 2 weeks like listening. If we're gonna play fucking League, I should at least be listening to music in the background. That's like the one good thing
I
about that
gave
game.
you my prime like 2 weeks.
This is for normies. I can find love, maybe. But this string section sounds sick as fuck. I love this chord progression. Jay-Z samples this for "Say Hello." Sounds like Chrono Trigger almost. But these will be like the only sections of these songs I like. It's not worth it listening to this whole fucking thing for this. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go to music school. Nice. Shut the fuck up. I'm just talking about like the song. Sampling is like when you take an old song and then you like take like one part of it and then you like make a song over it. It's like the beat for like your rap or whatever, right? A lot of this old 70s funk, I might be wrong, but like in a lot of like the 70s, 80s shit too, I always felt like the basses were a little bit more interesting. Oh my god, one of the like huge crimes, one of the most like killed instruments in all of like, it must have been when like even like 80s rock music, like basses just sucked. I think. Well, let's think of like popular. No, this is fine. This is fine. Maybe it would have been. Maybe it was later. Maybe it was like the 90s when like the fucking like grunge and all that shit or whatever. Fuck. What was like Nirvana, like alt rock and stuff? I don't know what you would consider. Let's go a little bit further in time. When did the bass player become the fucking failed guitar player? This is definitely a guy that couldn't play guitar. Red Hot Chili Peppers? I thought their musicians were usually pretty decent. This is good. I mean, it's got a real bass line. I don't know if this is like some of the little shit that I stole from jazz, but like one of my biggest pet peeves, something that's like, it's not like good or bad. There's one thing that there's no excuse that like, there's no excuse for the bass to be playing rhythm. That's not what it's for. Nothing, I don't know why. Somehow the bass got relegated to playing like rhythm. And it's like, no, like that's what the drum set is for. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you banging out fucking quarter notes or eighth notes of the bass? Like, that's already taken care of. Do something else. It's so stupid. This is actually kind of cool. I don't know why. I don't know why I like this. This is so stupid. I don't understand this at all. Okay.
Sock. What the fuck's a poop sock? Y'all don't know what that actually means. What would you do if mom found the poop sock? Is that